God fucking damn it, you know, Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. It's just a little rain. You can ride in that. Yes, I can ride in it, but I choose not to, mainly because I don't like being cold and wet. It's like 40 degrees out here right now, which is California cold, but you guys get it. This is a skateboard from my buddy Marcus Thompson in Atlanta. We call him Twist, but he designs skateboards. I don't skateboard, but I like supporting his business. It's Losers Always Win. This says Losers Atlanta. He's based in Atlanta. So if you guys want a cool skateboard deck, check out, I think it's losersatl.com. I'll link it in the description below. Look at that. That's really cool. I think I might put it right here. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna stick it right there. Yeah. So this week's video is a Q&A video. Over the weekend, I took to Instagram and posted a story basically asking you guys to ask me any question you wanted, and I got a lot of questions, but I narrowed it down to a few that I really want to answer. So let's go ahead and jump into the first question. So this first question comes from Buying Is Better. He asks, how do people make so much content? I feel like I'd run out in like 3 videos. Well, the short answer and the easy answer is to find something that you're passionate about. And to be completely honest, within my first year of making YouTube videos, I had no idea what I was passionate about. All I wanted to do was make fun videos, and to be quite honest, I was copying Casey Neistat. Instead of doing the daily thing, I was doing the weekly vlogs. But eventually, I made one video that's still my highest viewed video about moment lenses in Filmic Pro, and it just took off. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I am really passionate about photography and filmmaking. I've been a photographer for 13 years, so why not steer my channel in that direction? And in that direction comes a lot of ideas that come at me all the time. Most don't hit until Friday night when I shoot my videos over the weekend, but they come. So it started off with filmmaking and photography, and then it branched out into tech stuff, and then eventually Super 73, which a lot of my videos deal with Super 73 now, something that I'm really passionate about, whether it be group rides, whether it be accessories or customizing the bike. Honestly, man, when you love something so much, the ideas just come to you. And that's the long version of that answer. So the second question comes from Super 73 Peter Parker. He asked, what does YouTube revenue look like nowadays for starting YouTubers? First of all, Peter, I wanna say I'm shocked that we haven't met yet. I feel like it's been at least a year or 2, but hopefully we can change that soon, man. I look forward to riding with you soon. But to answer your question, I always say this, I know you started your channel and you're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations on that. But for anyone out there who is looking to get into YouTube, I'll tell you right now, one reason not to create a YouTube channel is to get paid from it, because it's not gonna happen for a very long time. I would say get into YouTube because you're passionate about creating stuff. And first things first, when, again, going back to when I started my channel, I was able to monetize my videos for like the first 2 or 3 months until YouTube came with 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hour thing, and I wasn't making anything. Then I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. I got my 4,000 watch hours. 3 years later, I'm at close to 12,000 subscribers, and to be honest and be transparent with you guys, I'm only making about, I don't know, $120, $150 a month from YouTube itself. My videos average anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000, I would say 1,000 to 3,000 views, and I don't make a lot from YouTube itself. But I will say developing a relationship with a company that you genuinely like will take you a long way. For instance, with me and Super 73, I'm a part of their affiliate program, so you can use a promo code to get a discount on the bike, and I get kickback from that. And again, I'm just being 100% transparent. Whether I was a part of that affiliate program or not, I would still make videos about the bikes because 1, I love the product, and 2, I love the people behind the product. So they wouldn't have to pay me anyway. I'm still gonna make videos every time we do a group ride, anytime I customize my bike or add an accessory. I just love the brand and I love the community, so I'm going to make videos about them. And with all that said, if you do find that relationship, man, getting paid from them is just a byproduct. It's a bonus. So again, find a company that you really like, make videos about it, and it'll come, but don't let that be the goal. I hope that made sense. Let me know if I answered your question, Peter. Next question comes from X Inkspills X. Say that 3 times fast. He asked, next video collab, who and when? Another guy that I know, CP out of Atlanta. He's one of my really good friends. He was in my groom's party, went to college with the guy. Really really good guy. So shout out to UCP, thanks for asking this question. But to be quite honest with you, man, I have no idea when that's going to happen and who it's going to be, but I can give you three creators that I would love to work with. One is a guy by the name of Danny Gevertz. Danny is based in Hawaii now. When I followed him last year at the top of the pandemic, he was living in Philadelphia, but he is a great storyteller, a great filmmaker, and the way he talks about gear on this channel, it just makes me want to go broke and buy everything he talks about. But Danny is one of those guys. Another guy is Tyler Babin, who is based in Portland. He was a former videographer with Gary Vee and a former Adobe creative, but same thing, great storyteller, and he just sucks you right into his YouTube videos, and he works with a lot of great brands, so I would love to work on a project with him. And the last guy is a guy by the name of Volandis, who is a film photographer based in Detroit. Honestly, I would like to just sit down with the guy and discuss his work and talk about his photography and his story, because his work is absolutely stunning. And I talked about him on this channel before when I talked about my favorite creators on YouTube, but he's just one of those guys, like, I feel like he has stories for days and I could learn a lot from him, especially since I'm getting back into film photography. So I hope that answers your question. Hopefully I can get at least one of those three guys this year, but we'll see. So I just realized that I'm wearing the same exact crew neck shirt that I was wearing in last week's video. So before you guys call me out about it, yes, I'm fully aware, but it is clean and it's also one of my favorite shirts to wear. So yeah, embrace it. So this next question comes from Tom Ferry, again, a really close friend of mine, and I also consider him a mentor. And he asks a great question. He asks, how many hours does it take to get to your level? Which to me is a loaded question, partly because it involves math. So I'm not gonna answer that part right away. We'll get to that here in a second. But I will say this, I'm still not at the level that I aspire to be yet. And that's not to say that I haven't improved. Watch my very first video and compare it to this one. Huge improvement. I actually can't watch that video because I end up cringing and I just don't finish it. I hate it, it's horrible, but you gotta start in order to improve. And I feel like in this life and in this career field, you always have to be learning. You always have to be willing to improve yourself. And again, that's where I'm at now. So to answer the numbers part of your question, this does not include the 13 years of experience of photography that I have, which to me, photo and video go hand in hand. This is just YouTube. So again, I didn't get happy with my content that I was putting out on YouTube until the pandemic last year. And at that point, I was about 113 videos in. So from the time I hit record on my camera to the time I hit upload on YouTube, I would say average time spent on each video is about 15 hours. So let's go ahead and whip out my phone/calculator, and we're going to multiply 113 videos times 15 hours. That's about 1,700 hours. Again, that doesn't include the 13 years of photography experience I have. This doesn't include my day job. This also doesn't include the time I spend watching other creators and learning from them. This doesn't include the books that I read. This doesn't include time spent experimenting with my camera gear, improving my presentation skills when I make my YouTube videos. So if I had to ballpark it, I would safely say about 3,000 hours, which to me isn't a lot. And again, there's still plenty of room for improvement. So I hope that answers your question, Tom. All right, a couple more questions and we're just gonna do rapid fire because these are super easy to answer. The first one comes from Trepto. What's up, Vic? Got any plans to try out a motorcycle? Taking the safety course could make for a cool vid. Absolutely not, only because my wife wouldn't let me. She would kill me if I did that. I would love to, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Indrinda asks, which color is best for showing off the Super 73 RX? Red, and I'm biased because my favorite color is red. I have a red helmet, I have red shoes. My previous bike was red, so of course when the Super 73 RX comes out, I'm gonna get the red one. Giuni93 asks, how do you clean your bike? I spray it lightly with a water hose and then I just take paper towels and I just wipe it down, the entire frame. It takes a while, but it's worth it. I love keeping my bike clean. Emmanuel KFF asks, where do you find inspiration? Again, find something that you're passionate about and just create based off that. Losers always win asks, why don't you stick to the bikes? Twist, why don't you stop making fun of me? You're getting on my nerves and quite frankly, you can kiss my ass. Guys, I can talk to him like that. He's one of my best friends. Again, he's the guy who sent me this skateboard, so it's okay. So that does it for this video, guys. I really did enjoy answering your questions, and I appreciate everyone who took the time to submit a question. Maybe we'll make this a regular thing and I'll do it again down the road. So if you're not following me on social media, you probably should, because I might just do this again. Please, if you like this video, smash the out of the like button and subscribe to my channel. My name is Tristan Irvin and I upload videos weekly except for next week because we're celebrating my wife's 30th birthday by going on a Duffy boat, and that's going to be really fun. Also, hit that bell notification so every time I do upload a video, you get notified. So until the next video, guys, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Follow me on social media. Peace.